Hello, hello, hi, and welcome to another video dito sa Mimita Chinita channel. And for today's video, we are going to talk about batch creation. Sinabi ko from the previous video na pwede kang kumita ng malaki sa social media sa umpisa, hindi talaga. And if you are someone who has a full-time job, ang hirap talaga na gumawa ng contents at the same time. So, a lot of people think na kailangan full-time kang content creator in order for you na kumita, which is, hindi naman talaga. So, ano ba ang kailangan natin gawin kung ang challenge natin ay time? Onting disclaimer lang po, this tips and strategies that I will be sharing is something that worked for me. Napanood ko na rin sa ibang creators na nag-work and I just really want to share with you. The results may vary but share with me in the comment section if you've tried them, if it worked for you or what have you. So, batch creation, basically, from the word itself, by batch mong i-create yung mga contents mo. Let's talk about my process, and I hope you try to do it, and I hope it works for you. So, ano ba ang process ko when I batch create? There are just 5 simple steps on how you can do it. Number 1 is assessment. I-assess mo sa sarili mo, ilang araw ba yung kaya kong i-allot for me to create the contents. Like, for example, ako, 2 days lang yung off ko. So, kaya ko ba or dapat ba na 2 araw ako nag-create ng contents? For me, may isang araw na like for shooting videos, shooting pictures, and then the following day would be like captions, editing in Canva. Step number 2, list of to-dos. So, kailangan ilista mo what are the things that I have to do, diba? So, nabanggit ko nga, sa process ko, may isang araw wherein I will shoot everything and then the next day will be for captions, editing, and parang ganun din yung gagawin mo. So, yung next 5 days ba, ano ba gagawin ko? Automated posting ba? Or everyday, real time kung ipopost yung mga nagawa ko ng contents. Total, ready naman na yung captions and pictures. All I really have to do is to post. Tapos, ano ba, may 2 araw ba dun na mag-engage ako sa mga tao. Step number 3. Ito, organize. Diba? So, syempre, sa pag-organize, meron ka nang nalista na ito yung mga kailangan kong gawin, and ito lang yung mga araw na kaya ko siyang gawin. So, ito na bali parang in-schedule mo na rin, parang gumagawa ka na ng calendar na, okay, on this day, ito yung ganitong content, ito yung mga gagawin ko. So, parang ginagawa, tong organization, bale, yung pagsasama mo ng step 1 and 2. Kasi alam mo na kung kailan ka available. So, yung step number 2, alam mo na rin kung ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin. So, sa step number 3, yan na yung pagle-layout mo kung kailan mo ba siya gagawin. Yung mga bagay na kailangan mong gawin. Step number 4, preparation is the key. So, dati, I attempted to do na mag-batch create ng coffee videos wherein parang shorts lang siya, bali mga shots lang siya ng mga videos. Ano na ako nun ready na ako, napamili ko na silang lahat ng kailangan ko, napamili ko na, ganyan, ready na ako, sabi ko, itong buong gabing to, itong buong off ko, yung 8 hours, mag-shoot lang ako ng videos, kasi naka-ready na, pero, meron palang kulang ako ng yelo. Diba? So, kulang ako ng yelo, kulang din kami ng tubig. So, parang ako, wala. Eventually, ang ending, imbes na makagawa ka ng 10, mga 3 lang o 4 ata nagawa ko. So, tapos hindi ko pa nagamit yung ibang materials. Hanggang ngayon nga, andyan pa yung ibang kape, andyan pa yung ibang syrup kasi di ko na nagamit. Na-expire na nga sila kasi that was something that I was attempting to do from 2 years ago. Step number 5. Execute and reassess. O, diba? Para medyo confusing siya kasi sa step number 1, meron ka ng assessment. So, bakit ka pa merong reassessment sa step number 5? Kasi basically, yung number 1, theory lang yun Parang, okay, ito yung kaya kong gawin. At ito yung balak kong gawin sa araw na gagawin ko yung bagay yun. But, as it turns out, you will, kahit anong preparasyon mo pa, pwede ka maka-experience ng kung ano-anong obstacles or eventually you'll have a realization na, oh my gosh, na-overestimate ko yung sarili ko. Parang sinabi ko na gagawin ko yung buong 30 day contents ko, pero sa isang 2-day off. And then, as it so happens, ang kaya mo lang palang gawin is 1 week or 15 days, 'di ba? Hindi natin alam. So, pag nangyari 'yon, may mga tao kasi, ako like me, medyo may pagka-perfectionist ako. So, ang ending nun, whenever I am not able to achieve yung goal ko, para ako napaparalyze and I get so discouraged. And minsan yun yung dahilan kung bakit hindi ako masyadong consistent. Very obvious naman sa aking mga YouTube videos, 'di ba? Pero ngayon, sinabi ko na okay, eto na yung gagawin ko. And if ever I fail, it's not like I am changing my goal. The goal is still the same. But I am just rearranging my steps into something that is realistic, just so I can be consistent and continue to achieve my goal, 'di ba? Kung alam niyo yung Atomic Habits, kung nagbabasa kayo ng libro na 'yon, sabi doon, 'di ba? Those atomic habits, yung mga little steps na ginagawa natin, parang kung isipin natin, hindi naman siya, for example, gusto natin magpapayat, tapos nag-workout tayo, like naglalakad tayo ng 30 minutes a day. Naisip natin minsan, 1 month na, parang halos 1 pound pa lang na lose ko. Feeling mo walang dating 'yon. Pero if you're going to think about it, mas lalo kang walang mararating kung wala kang gagawing steps, or if you decide na to stick on bad behaviors instead of creating good behaviors, diba? So, it really doesn't matter. What really matters is you don't give up on those good habits. So, same goes, even if you change your steps just because hindi mo siya na-achieve, you're just changing it just to make it more realistic for you, para eventually, you get to achieve your goal. So, those are the 5 steps para sa aking batch creation process. If you have your own or if you have any questions, please do not forget to put it in the comment section and sasagutin natin yan. And, syempre, do not forget to hit on the subscribe button and also make sure you watch my YouTube shorts. Ang dami-dami ko ngayong advice and tips when it comes to content creation. I appreciate any feedback. So, please, kung kayo ay nanonood ng aking mga YouTube shorts, paki-comment naman sa comment section kung alin doon ang gusto nyong gawan ko ng full video kung hindi ko pa nagagawan. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Do not forget to share and like this video. Bye!